He calls himself the Luhya hits.
Yes.
Na kwa hiyo hit anaongezea the vibe.
Yes.
The whole vibe.
And
The whole vibe. We have Captain Charisma in studio.
Yay! Welcome to the studio, Charisma.
I was like, ngoma
thank you so
ime
much.
kill intro yangu mshajoni nani, lakini I just had to go with the vibe.
Thank you, man.
The whole vibe. Nothing but the vibe.
That's the gospel, man.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that's the gospel.
And
the whole
we're spreading
vibe.
it
Yes.
right here.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
telling
During
you.
this quarantine season.
Yeah.
As in, I just have to ask this, eh?
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna hashtag Luhya hits.
Yes.
Captain Charisma.
Yes.
The vibe. The whole
Sijui kama
vibe.
wanaweza ona.
Nothing but the vibe.
Yes.
Lakini jina ya ukweli ni gani? Like, just tell us the truth.
Jina zangu za serikali
Ehe.
naitwa Fidel Shama.
Oh, sasa tuambie
Charisma.
Charisma, the
Sasa
vibe.
unajua the vibe, the whole vibe and nothing but the vibe is just like it's positive energy basically. It's just a slogan
Like
that
a
I have,
mantra?
you know, a mantra.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. And then charisma is just something I got in high school because of energy. I've always just been an energetic person on stage. Started performing a while back while I was in high school, but not as a singer. I was an actor. I used to play rugby, and I used to be those very loud people, you know. Then Luhya hits.
Yeah, I'm like, tuko hapo kwa
That
Luhya
part.
hits,
Yeah.
Tunajua Luhya kuku,
Open to
chai.
interpretation. Vile nyi mtaamua.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I shall let your minds
He
do.
just did that.
Yeah.
But since you started this thing as an actor,
Yeah.
so how did you end up in music, singing?
It was by accident. It was purely by accident. So na ilikuwa church. We were doing a concert in church at Nairobi Baptist Church, and I was the lead director for the whole concert, but I was mainly into drama. So most of our people didn't want to sing, most of the guys. So it was, you know how when you in church wasichana ndo utaka kuimba, wanaume wanajifanyanga ini kazi ya sijui madem ndo wanajua kuimba. Yeah, so one of the directors who under me told me the only way we're going to motivate people is if you go and sing in front of them. And at that time I didn't even know how to sing. Like legit, I was such a bad singer. So I sang, and I ended up doing a lead for a song which was really pathetic. I have the video mpaka leo sitaionyesha mtu. It was really bad, but
Shtua watu siku moja.
yeah, and
Sema tu surprise.
Hapana, no.
You had a chance today,
ngoma
April
zangu.
Fools, and said, that's not me.
Hey, kichwa ni ile. Grade tu aziko manze. Yeah, so that's how I started, and it was the guys I ended up forming a band with, who were the guys who pressured me into singing that day. And now they had an a cappella group, and they started calling me for their practices and all those things. So we ended up doing that's where my music really began.
Yeah, actually, I knew you from Le Band, and since we are talking about it,
Yes.
I love your song, Number One, featuring Suzia, right?
Yes.
I love it. So I was thinking, guys, these guys are not putting music out here.
Yeah.
What happened to Le Band?
Iswali manze inakuanga ni hard. But anyway, I don't know how to explain, like the whole situation in my head. I know what the situation is like, but explaining it sometimes doesn't even make sense. But really what us guys felt is we were just in a space where we were almost like chasing the industry. Like we didn't know what we were doing anymore. We were doing things for the sake, like ni kutoa ngoma juu wase wanasema wanataka ngoma. It's no longer about us guys just doing vibes that we want to do. So we took a break just to figure out things. And I think the worst thing for us is our break came when we were pretty young. So we really didn't have a plan. We had been checking videos for a long time. They were getting 1,000 views, 1,500 views, and that was okay for us, you know, because we're doing something we like, and then all of us were in school, so it wasn't really kicking. And then we check number one, and all of a sudden, our previous song has 500 views after like 12 months. Then this one is going, it's at 50K one point, it's at 100K.
1 week, 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're like, you guys, this is actually happening, and from then. We never had a plan. Like we didn't. You know how people who've been in the industry normally know. Okay, so I'm gonna check this song. After this song, I have this song. So we were never there, and we were always on the back foot. So we just decided to take the break, figure out things. Guys had to finish school, and all those kind of things. Plus just replenishing and figuring out ourselves as individuals. Plus all those. Also, being in a group can be limiting. So sometimes you wanna know how being a solo act feels like. Yeah, so we just embarked on that kind of journey.
I can relate because I was in a group
Yes,
before, and
yes.
you know, going solo, I think it's the best thing that happened.
You
to
know,
me, because you know.
What are you saying? So what are you telling me? What are you
No,
insinuating?
I'm just saying, like, I can relate to what you're saying. So when you guys were in a group, did you guys like have a manager or a team you worked with them? Man
Yeah,
solo?
we did have a manager, and we had a big team. In fact, at times I look back and I'm like, I think our team was too big for what we were doing at that time. But we had a team, and we had a manager. We had people who were dealing with our finances. We had a law department. We had a bunch of things. So working in a group was really cool, and I think it's easier than working as a solo act, in my opinion. And maybe it's because I've been in a group for so long, but being a solo artist is not easy. I don't
Like
even know how you
much-
people do
like
this thing.
As much as
You just have to put in the
honestly
work.
wish,
Double
God,
down.
yeah.
But I only wish you guys figure things out, and of course,
Yeah, the
But is
music.
there a possibility of a Leban in
Most
future, like you
probably.
guys do something together?
A Leban song is coming in the next month.
yay!
So see Atila TV.
Leban
Atila
haijaisha,
TV,
Leban
inaitwaje?
haido-
It's just nearly a break.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's just
you guys can.
nilisikia watu wanaitanga nitasema tu hiatus, but that's not the word I wanted.
Hiatus.
But yeah, we're gonna release a song soon, and it's a dope song. I think and that's the beauty of it. I feel like when we come back and we start releasing music, people will see why we took the break, and you'll see in terms of the music that we'll be putting out, the growth and just the growth amongst the individuals. So yeah, that's something to look out for. Hopefully tutakuja hapa tena.
Amen.
Yeah,
Please come
definitely.
back.
boys.
I'll be looking forward to
Yeah.
meet the rest of the
Yeah,
group.
man.
You guys are amazing
Yeah.
singers.
Thank you so much.
And I'm like, you said, you started off before, ulikuwa unasema ulikuwa unaimba vibaya.
Yeah.
So kidogo ulipitia ile shule ya kwenda kufundishwa vokali.
Hapana.
Ama ilikuwanga tu you rehearsed with the boys and you guys just
Yeah,
like learned your
yeah.
strengths and decided this is what we are going to use.
Yes, so
Self-taught?
it's I think I'd say self-taught, but more of apprenticeship in a way, because you know, when you're around talented people, I always say, even the thing people say, when you stay around people who want to be successful, that kind of builds up in you also. So I was around people who were amazing singers, Man with the Bass, Joel, and they had their a cappella was insane. I remember I hated them for a while because they came to church and sang,
They
and
made
all
you
the
look
girls,
bad.
all the guys
Oh,
are
they
just
went
like,
gaga.
these
Oh.
guys, and then us guys are just there. We've been here all this time. None of you has taken notice. Yeah, but yeah, I just learned from them kidogo kidogo, and here I am, man.
Anyway, you have a new song called
Yes,
Betty. We saw a
yes,
video of it.
yes.
Tell us about that song, the
Betty
inspiration
Adefanya.
behind behind it.
I just use the stereotype in that song. You know, we always say women are never ready on time, but that's not really. And I think kama when mse uangaliangi message deep, hiyo tu ndo utasikia.
Yeah.
But the reason, what I meant with that song is, you know how sometimes you're in a relationship and you love this girl or this dude, but they're never ready for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's always ngoja nipate job, hatuwezi
Yeah.
pata mtoto mpaka niongezee salo. Oh, I can't get into this until this or this happens.
Yeah.
Until baba yangu aseme, you know, I feel like we're too young. There's always those things people bring up, and I've been in that situation.
Yeah, I was even
Yeah.
gonna
Me
ask,
too,
like,
like-
it's something that you've gone through.
I've been in that situation where someone, and it ended up being kumbe alikuwa ananienjoy tu.
And
alikuwa
it's
Alikuwa
mostly,
anakucheza.
but it's mostly you find yourself, you're the one who actually does these things in your head.
Yes.
You're self-sabotaging yourself.
Yes. Like I lied to myself. Imagine my boys used to tell me, "Udem anakucheza, anakuenjoy," because you guys have literally been seeing each other for nearly 1.5 years. How is she still not ready for dating, not even marriage? Yeah, so as
Kwani mlikuwa mnadu? Okay, labda
ni
alikuwa
mjinga.
anafanya
Unajua
hizo numbers.
unajua msichana anaweza kukunywa mpaka ukue mjinga. We.
Alikunywa. Okay, sawa. Venye wasichana wamekukunywa.
Manze.
Sisi
Yes.
pia tunawakunywa, lakini we are gonna take a short commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Charisma is still in studio. Yes guys, welcome back. Alafu unajua kuna ile swala nyeti, swali lazima tuulize. So in Betty was not ready and she was very petty.
Yeah.
Oh, mmesema waini.
Drop
Remix space kwa verse.
Ngoja, tufanye hivyo.
Sindio?
Tufanye hivyo.
Itabidi tumefanya lakini sasa.
And it's a charisma featuring Kush Jones.
Yes, I'm like
coming soon.
Ngoja tushikilie hapo before her pay story.
Yeah.
So after Betty,
Yeah.
kuna Kebeti. Hey, today I'm on fire. Hey! Kuna muru
Kuna mtu
zako.
anabeba kibeti.
Si ni sawa, chukua hata ngoma basi.
Is there a special someone?
In my life, yes. God my parents.
Oh God.
You're
What
killing
do you
the
mean?
Who are
vibe.
you seeing?
And
Who
who
are
is
you
Luhya
quarantining
hitting?
with?
Who is
no,
Luhya
I have
hitting?
someone. I have someone who I hit.
Which hit?
So my young sister.
No, not hit like that. Well, okay, yeah, both of them are not at it good, so hit.
But bado hujatuambia.
Yeah.
You're single, taken,
Amesema.
Si niko na kamorio.
situationships. Uko na kamorio.
Kamorio.
So the only thing about ladies you can do,
Yeah.
go subscribe,
Yeah, to
go
my
like,
music.
go share.
Nikisema niko peke yangu wataniwatch zaidi. Niko single.
Oh God, guy.
Your chance imeisha.
my
Ulisha-
God.
ulisha-
Ushamaliza.
yeah, ushamaliza.
Next time.
Just apologize. Say
Yeah.
sorry
Next
to those
time, I'm
ladies you've
sorry.
heartbroken
Yeah.
today.
And I'm like, acha tu ini swali out of the blues.
Yeah.
How many years your dreadlocks?
3.5.
3.5.
Yes.
I should have been more patient.
Yes. You
Patience
should
is a virtue.
Virtue.
Yeah.
Be like
Ini mambo ya
an
Mungu.
ego.
have.
A
Ni mambo
vulture.
yangu. Nilipata uokovu.
You have like a routine. ya nywele yako?
To be honest, no. I let
Ama
it
tu ni
grow.
mras, man.
Wacha nikwambie, shida
Uni Morio.
shida
Morio wa Zenza.
Ni wasichana ndo mnakuanga na logistics. Mimi tangu niweke hizi dread. Wacha ziende vile zinataka kuenda. So I don't even touch them a lot. Like my loctician is the only person who really does anything with them. Yeah, but
Anakumbusha ni aje we kaka,
it's about time.
Yeah.
You've been on the streets too long.
Amazing. And I just have to ask, because we didn't ask it in the previous segment.
Yeah.
What's your genre of music? Like, how would you like say your music?
I don't like to box my music in a genre, because I believe my music is eclectic. Like, it's very diverse and it's picked from different areas, and I do a lot of different genres. So I don't have a specific genre that I'd say like I stand where I stand. This is charisma. This is what I do. Yeah. So I just say I do music.
And you've done collabos as well.
Yes.
Which one? How many do you have? And which is your favorite? Like, who
Collabos with
did you
Lebando,
have
Charisma
fun?
only.
Charisma.
Yeah.
No, to be honest, my favorite collaboration, even plus with Leband, has to be with Mbidi.
Yes, I love that song. Unavyonipenda.
Yeah, and
I
even
love
past the
it.
song, Mbidi is an amazing human being. Like, he's one of the coolest people I've ever met. It's very hard to find genuine people in the music industry.
Thank
so,
you, brother.
Yeah.
And
Very
one of the
true.
most underrated
Underrated
artists
rappers. Let me
here
tell
in
you, I always
Kenya.
tell people the fact that Mbidi is not big, it just shows how the state of the Kenyan music industry is.
industry.
Because he has the talent, he puts in the work, and when we did the song in studio, I mean, you know how you normally know an artist is amazing by watching them, but then you spend time with them and you make music and you realize this guy is a brilliant mind.
He
you know?
really is.
Yes.
And I just have to ask this as
Yeah.
we move on to the next bit of this segment.
Yes.
I'm like, are you like working maybe on an EP, an album as Charisma, or
Yes.
the band?
So I have an
What's
EP out
in for
actually.
us?
So
Yeah.
when I checked Betty, I dropped my EP on Friday, and people are vibing to it, and I'm super grateful for what I'm able to do with my music, and that people are listening to my music. So you can cop my EP anywhere. You can go to Apple Music, Deezer, Spotify, Boomplay. It's everywhere. Hakuna mahali utakosa hizo ngoma. Listen to them, give me feedback, talk to me, shout out your peoples, whoever you love. Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite song track in the album? It's like those kids,
it's
like
hard.
they're your kids.
Yeah, they're my
All
babies.
of them.
You know, I don't know how I'd have felt if my mom was ever asked to choose who was her favorite son and she didn't choose me.
Yeah.
And
Parents
I mean,
Okay, she didn't
even
choose
I
you.
know it's not
You'll
me.
feel
Selfish.
No, but even me, I know it's not me. But I don't want to hear her say it. Yeah, for sure. Everyone who's been around my place knows my mom likes my brother is their favorite or something.
Is the last born.
Yeah, is the last born.
What do you expect?
But you don't want to hear it.
Yeah, honestly.
You
know.
get overthrown.
But parents don't
Anyway,
do that, though, thank God.
guys, it's about that time. We
Yes.
have some games. So right about now, Game Spot.